Thank you, God. I just want to start off by saying thank you, God. Thank you, God, first of all, for being able to see this thing for what it is. The disgusting low life involved in a program that does these diabolical things to even children. To hear them trying to play this justice seekers, like, yeah, atoned for it. The things they say to me is insane. They really thought they could recreate reality in something that's such diabolical. I refuse for all the blood that's in this program of women and even children suffering right now, getting tortured in the most disturbing ways, having people involved in this program try to tell me to this trash involved in that. They deserve to be. I swear to God, for the sufferings of all who've ended up even killing themselves in this program, I swear on their soul, on their lost soul. The second some of these trash try to play this game, I swear, for all the niños suffering this program, I promise you that this noise campaign, all these theatrics, did not cover up the sufferings. And these clowns will get what it comes for them. The word niños I'm saying specifically is because around here, there's a lot of people who speak that language and they know what it means. This woman, Ana Toledano, who said people are suffering, innocent people, including of children. Children. This noise campaign is trying to counter the fact that children, that's how innocent it gets. And we mean like, are you innocent? Like trash. You're involved in a program where people who are innocent like children are being tortured. You're discussing trash. Do you know the level of like the way they try? I swear to God, for these innocent children who've suffered in this program, for these children and the women, I promise that whoever retarded they send on my way, who wants to have these cute ways of thinking and allow this clownery, these people have no shame. And they have no shame of how full of shit they can be. Listen, on Friday I went out. I came back here around 2:30 in the morning. My memories are becoming harder to like slowly going away. But on top of that, I was drinking. I rarely go out, and that was one of the nights I went out. Came back really late, and thankfully nowadays you can track wherever you went. But on my way back here, which got here around 2:20. At that point, my memories is really blurred, and that's because they're damaging my brain too, not just because alcohol was consumed. And so they try to make me imagine stories like, no, but when you got here around 2:20 in the morning, you did this stupidity. These things that don't even make sense. So it's like those people hanging out, like. So they try to come up because usually I have my body cam. And everything is tracked. So my body cam was on till I came back here. And so now they're like, oh, we're going to make you imagine. And so because I can clearly track from 1 to 2 something, I was 2:16 I got here, and then I came in here. So they try to come up with the rest of memories after that. This stupidity. And with me, they've always been trying to have me frame with this trashy low life around me. So they're like, yeah, no, they were just hanging out in the hallways around 2:20, and then you did this. Stupidity. The retardation. So yeah, it's these teenagers were just hanging out like 2:30 in the morning in the hallways. None of that is true. They just try to make me imagine that because they know my memories. It's just me. And by the way, I come back in. I see, I wake up, and I see that I came in. I locked the door. I pushed the things against the door. That's my little. Everything was done. My shoes I put right here by this bed. The stories they were trying to come up. But this shows you, this is not people who are supposed to stay within the reality of what's happening. So they're coming up with stories. Right now, they even make me imagine I push somebody. I was like, what? Who's out here at 2:30 in the morning? Just hanging out in the hallway. Everybody's quiet, is empty. Just clown. They even came out with stories. No, you went up with a group of people that were there, and it's just the way they mix recreating stories. Like, no, I got dropped, walked in the building, walked here, got all the way here, went to bed. You just try to make me imagine the other things at 2:20 in the morning. Delusional clowns. And that's not the first time. Once I had the full-on body cam. I went back. They were like trying to make me imagine, trying to make noise campaign. They see me just walking all the way to my apartment, open the door and all that. Did the same old thing. My point is, these pervs, target individual, have no shame. They have zero shame. They don't live within the reality. And it goes with also what's happening in this program. This program is torturing children and women. And they try to box that up. As much as they can come up with storyline like this, you clearly see yourself walking to the stair, coming to your apartment, and they them still try to make up some stories and have some trash over there, play like they were victimized. And last night for me, or Friday, try to say like at 2:20, this stupidity. Like, who will be hanging out? This is the same people who can then paint themselves as justice seekers in the program where they kill children or torture them. Where they can come up with storylines and just stay in character, committed to something so made up. Just like they know that they start making up the fact that they're in some justice seeker program when they're here killing babies. Torturing children. I was watching this thing. I was watching this like cartoon anime, and it's like, yeah, you still did a crime, so you need to atone for it. And so these clowns want me to just erase, no, forget this crime against humanity that we're part of, that is torturing babies. But just find things that they want to vilify me. I was like, what? You think I'm going to all this crime, these atrocious things that's happening to 3-year-old, that's happening to babies, and because some noise campaign like that, that's going to erase that? You are a delusional piece of fuck. Excuse my language. These people are going to be accountable for what they're part of. When these women say they even torturing innocent children, innocent people, including children. Excuse me. I'm sorry for being animated and using this vulgar language. But they utilize this fucking entitled low life who thought they're gonna cover up these horrible things. You know what? They start saying, no, we free them. Yeah, like at 2:26, at 2:20 in the morning, you free them. Then they say things like you're gonna be sick for it. It's like, no, you're making children sick for it too. You've made women jump for it. You've made children be blinded for it. You've made children seizure for it. You disgusting trash. You've made women be handicapped for it. Delusional trash. You will be accountable for what you're part of. You're not going to be in your little fantasized reality where you can even make up a story that 2:20 this happened. No. You're going to be in reality. You're not a war. You're in a program where they use human beings as test subjects, inclusive of 3-year-old toddlers, and torture them. If my blabber is I will blabber that till reality. I will blabber that till the end. You will deal with reality. You didn't get involved in something that you know what they do to children. I will never introduce this manipulation. So this I know this they use these clowns, man. It's one thing to even do the manipulations and all this, but then to try to paint this thing that clearly does these things to children, never. Then having this low life, retarded, non-adult piece of low life on earth. This room trash. This disgusting retarded with no bright future ahead of them, who are doing everything possible to cover up the diabolic aspect, the diabolic, atrocious thing they're part of, that children, niños, are suffering in. These bottom feeders, this disgusting trash that are not even adults, to be pridefully be clowns and call themselves there when they're just disgusting trash. This low life target individual, the worst losers here are these non-adults. With me determined from me. Can you imagine they will try to even find a way to come up with a story like, yeah, when I came back and stupidity. This trash. They couldn't come near me. I've been warning them. The thing that will happen the second they come near me. They're doing this whip nose campaign to box in the stupidity. They try to make me imagine at 2:20 in the morning. Go watch my last video. That's my lift ride. Arriving, left us at 1 something, arriving here at 2:16. This trash like, no, but when you got here, because that's when this happened. They were just hanging out in the hallway. Or actually, some of the mixed stories like, no, they opened the doors like, Cam, it's the stupidity. They know when we face each other, it's crash out. I'm scared to face them when I'm under any alcohol influence. It'll be very bad. Very bad. I came in, lock everything. I got the things against the door. So whatever, either I have this thing. One is for me, but also for them, because when I'm asleep, I'm scared that they can do something to me. But I put that against, and I know I got home, and they just try to make me imagine, no, but we can control you. Like, yeah, shut up. You just try to make me imagine that, and because my memory is just you just try to make me imagine this. And they done the same thing before when I have my body cam. I see myself talking to even the security guy coming all the way up. Everything recorded. They were doing the same thing, trying to make me imagine the same retarded stories. That's something, the same stuff. The same retardation. I have my body. I'm like, you bunch of retards. They were committed to the stupidity that they wanted me to imagine. I look at my body cam, all the way coming, like closing, locking the door, coming here. And they knew I had a body cam and still behave this way, like I was not going to look at my body cam. This is the kind of retards that have no even shame. That talk about atonement when they involve in the program that torture children. That can come up with stories that stupid when I even have a body cam, knowing that I'm going to look at the body cam and I'm going to see reality. And still was committed to, like, I was not going to look at this. A retard, excuse me, first of all, let me calm down. Because the level of stupidity, the level of insulting somebody, this where they done the same thing when I had a body cam, and you can see me, and they were still doing the same storylines that they're doing right now, because now my body cam wasn't functioning, my home security wasn't on. They did the same thing before when everything, I had my body cam on, my home surveillance camera was there. Did the exact same thing with no shame. Without even feeling stupid that he's going to look at his camera and gonna see me. He's gonna see him going in, and all the story we came up. It's amazing. So for me, these people have zero level of self-respect. They don't even care if they look like idiots painting stories like that. They don't care. They don't care that, okay, so we're gonna make the story that when he got here at 2:20, we're like the stupidity. Thank God, if I came earlier, they would have been, oh no, actually you got here at 11, so after 11. But the same trash are wanting you to accept these manipulations. I wanted you to see them as this justice seeker, and come with storyline of immense stupidity. Right now they're like, oh, where are your keys? Did you? It's like, oh, so whatever my keys are, dude. Man, I'm so, the best part is when I do this thing every night where I lock my door, I put things, everything was put away, my shoes are there. I literally, it's clear that I came, did my little routine, my little security routine, lock the door, put the thing against my door, and they, at 2:20 in the morning, and they still try to fight to create these stories. I promise this low life, come and play your gimmick. You've already tried to create a story. When I had my body cam on. When I had my body cam, I had a whole conversation with actually a security person. Delusional clowns. So now, I can't find this one of the camera. I probably dropped it in somewhere. But I still have another one. I'm gonna get back and get another body cam. These clowns have no shame. They don't even care if you're feeling what's really actually happening. They'll come up and make up a story. Just like they'll come up and say, oh, I turned for it. You're involved in a program that abuses children every day. You piece of low-life trash. And every day you try to negate that. And then act like you're freeing them. Because you have no self-respect. Then you think some retards. It's gonna cover that up. Taking video, stay strong. And see these clowns for what they are.